Music Access. According to a U.S. health-related website called livestrong.com, there's 3 bad habits that we need to kick right away in order to ward off disease. So, shall we take a look at them? Number 1, you don't hang out with too many other people. Number 2, you don't do too many outdoor activities. And number 3, you don't sleep well. So apparently these 3 habits either weaken our immune system or expose us to unnecessary viruses, therefore increasing our chances of catching a disease. So if you feel like this is your story, what about trying to fix at least some or one of the habits, maybe over time? A healthy body will help you last through all the upcoming parties and events in December, and of course help you start off 2016 strong as well. The first song you heard today, Monday, November 30th, 2015, was Walks Like Rihanna by The Wanted. What's up, Music Access fam? Some of you may just have seen me on a different camera on an earlier time, and now we're back here, where I am the only person that talks. Whereas B.I.G., I sent them back to our company, because who needs them? No, I'm just kidding. Hopefully you guys had fun today, and I'll see you soon. Now, Music Access fam, focusing on you. I told you about some bad habits that bring disease, and I think some of you might wonder why not hanging out with people is a bad health habit. Well, apparently it's because the stress coming from depression or loneliness brings the biggest harm to our immune system. Meeting our MA family every day is great, but hopefully when the radio finishes, you all spend time with your friends, going shopping, grabbing coffee, gossiping, and stuff like that, okay? If you've already done that this past weekend with your family and friends, let me know what you're going to do this weekend. We'll all share what our weekend plans are. Now, of course, for the first hour, we have our daily corners, Me, You, All About Music with Season 2 Benji Style, and Message Time in store for you. And for our second hour, K-pop, K-drama, K-stars, we'll talk about what's going on in the entertainment world with all that K. Cameron will join us in the studio for that in the second hour. Now, before that, here's how you can listen and participate on MA. If you have a smartphone, you can download the Arirang Radio app or TuneIn Radio app to listen to our programs and send in your messages. And if you use a computer, just visit www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess to listen to us or leave your messages. Another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeong. And of course, besides messages, you know there's 2 awesome ways you guys can communicate with me, right? Besides messages, those song requests. Make sure to send in as many of those as you can. It's a great way for our MA fam to discover new music. And for me sitting in the studio, it's another great way for me to get to know you guys as well, the kind of music you guys listen to, the kind of artists that you like. So make sure to send in as many song requests as you can. Remember to leave that message or request under the title Request. Brain fart. Now we'll come back right after a song for Message Time, and we're going to listen to the song Last Christmas by Carly Rae Jepsen. We just heard the song Last Christmas by Carly Rae Jepsen, and it's time for Message Time. And our first message comes from myself from the Philippines saying, "Hello, baby Benji. Happy Monday. You look so busy today. Yeah, you're K-pop and guest in, and now you're doing MA. Take a good rest afterwards, okay? Wrap up warm and don't catch a cold. By the way, I guess your voice cracked earlier. What happened?" No, it didn't. I don't know what you're talking about. My voice naturally cracks a little bit once in a while. It's just, when you go up high and then you go down low, it sometimes, cracks a little bit. It's a natural phenomenon that happens in life, and I'm very, very sorry about my performance earlier. But it's okay, right? Because it's one in a lot that I'll probably do. But I'll do better next time, I promise. Richie Matalastis from the USA saying, "Hey Benji, it was great having B.I.G. and K-Poppin' again. Also, I watched the episode of Pops and Soul in which you guys were featured. I honestly could not stop laughing when Jaehoon called you Bobobo after discussing with Hito about each other's nicknames." So, and a quick explanation, we were on the Ricky show, and they called me Bobobo because of my nose hairs, apparently. Apparently that's the thing that they're looking at. I don't know why they're looking at it, and I don't know why they're so interested in them, and I don't know why it would suffice to say, give me that kind of nickname. But, you know, Bobobo is a funny character. I just can't grow out a giant golden afro, but he's a cool dude. Unita Swinyo from Indonesia saying, "Happy Monday, Benji Bobobo." Y'all are funny. I see it. I get it. Y'all are funny. Woohoo! 3 hours with you today. BDW. By the way, I watched Immortal Song last Saturday. Before I talk about the performance, I'm curious about one thing. Did you meet Alien? Did you talk to her? Yes, I said, "안녕하세요. 신인 B.I.G. Benji입니다." So, hi, I'm B.I.G's Benji. Nice to meet you. And that was about it. I didn't really get a chance to talk with her, and there wasn't really much to talk about, so it was just, yeah, that was about it. And moving on, you and Stephanie Oni did well. What an awesome collab. You amazed me with your violin performance, and Stephanie Oni amazed me with her dancing. 411 points. Jang. I hope to see more collaboration between you in the future. Thank you. Apparently 411 points is, it's a pretty high score. But, yeah, I think it was, overall, just a really, really fun experience for me to on there. Hopefully next time, if I get a chance to go there, I will go there as a singer. But, you know, I think we'll just find out more about that as time goes on. You know, I think it's just, it was a really, really fun experience. And I want to thank, you know, Stephanie for giving me an opportunity like that. Azuzana from the USA saying, "Hi Benji, yesterday I cut and dyed my hair, but everything went the way I didn't ask for. My hair is now a darker shade of black than my natural hair color, and the hairstylist cut it far shorter than I asked for. LOLOL, all I can do is just laugh. It didn't turn out bad, but I imagined something else. Have you ever gotten haircuts that you didn't ask for? Speaking of which, I had a haircut, not today, but I had a haircut I got in 2011, I believe, summer, and I asked them to cut it short. And what happened was I found out that day that when my hair gets cut short, it ends up kind of sticking straight up like a porcupine. I didn't know that at the time, but I did learn a whole bunch, and I learned never to cut my hair that short again. It was a really, really weird haircut, and I had to go around with that hair for a long time. Granted, at the time, I didn't know that that was a bad haircut, so I was traveling around with that super, super proudly. It wasn't the proud moment, but it was okay. And now, of course, we have to go to Miyu, but after we check out a song, we're going to listen to Love Yourself by Justin Bieber.
For all the times that you rain on my parade, and all the...
Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself. Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself.
Spending time with me and you, stories between me and you. Me, you. We always want to hear from you on Music Access, and we want to hear from you about what kind of person you are, what you like, what you think about, and how you spend your day. We also want to know about your family, friends, coworkers, and the people around you. We want to know about them, how you know them, the kind of memories you have with them, and what you do with them. Our new daily corner, Me You, is all about that. Stories about me that I want to tell DJ Benji. Stories about the people around me that I want to tell our MA fam. Stories about my day, stories about my family, and stories about my friends. We'll share those stories about me, you, and everyone around us on Me You. So, how do you participate from Miyu? Well, you can just visit our website www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess and write Miyu on your message title. Or download Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio on your smartphone and use the comment function to write Miyu on your title and leave us a message that way. Diving into today's Miyu, our first Miyu message is from Ian Milo Sanver from Argentina, saying, "Hi, thank you so much for your amazing radio show. I'm addicted. I have a funny story. One day my dad told me that Kim Jae-jung was the most beautiful girl he had seen. I made a fool of him for months and he was mad at me for loving his music. And that's true, he is the most beautiful human being ever. I feel guilty because I sometimes feel attracted to him even if I love girls. Taeyeon, my wife, ha ha ha. Say hi to the MA staff. You guys rock. Kisses from my 3 cats." Okay, so apparently Ian's dad looked at Jae-jung. I guess obviously a picture with long hair. I'm assuming because I don't know, short hair. He still looks like a guy. I don't know. I'm just throwing this out there. But when he has that long hair, he definitely, he has a very very pretty boy look. I can totally see where that might have come from. But yeah, I guess he's the prettiest girl that your dad has seen. And you should probably show him Girls' Generation. There's a lot of girl groups, you could show your dad and be like, Dad, there's some really pretty Korean girl groups. You might as well, pick a girl group, not a dude. So yeah. And apparently you are married to Taeyeon from Girls' Generation. Congratulations, I guess, even though she's not technically officially married, though I guess somehow you got married. So congratulations to that. Hopefully you can show your father a few more, I guess, K-pop essentials, so to speak. And yeah, thank you for tuning in to Music Access. Hopefully you'll send more messages to us about how your dad found a new love for the girl groups of K-pop. And now we'll check out a song and come back with another message for our Miyu Corner after listening to the song Mylene of the USA requested, So Sick by Neo. Alright, we just did the song So Sick by Neo, and it's time to continue on to our second Me You message, which comes from Desiree from the USA saying, "Confession time. The tattoo I have on my leg is from a Korean drama, and people always ask me if it means anything. I always tell them it looks cool, but in the context of the drama, Arang Satojan, so I guess Arang and the Magistrate, all the ghosts have this tattoo. In the drama, it's literally a marker of death, but I promise I just got the tattoo because it's a really awesome design. It's absolutely beautiful and I love it. No regrets. Some words of advice for tattoos: do your research, find a good artist, and don't cheap out because you'll have it forever. Bottom line, tattoos are really awesome art for your body, but you have to be very, very responsible about that." Okay, so I am looking up the current mark for what is in this. Oh, I see. I guess I can kind of understand what the mark is, but I gotta say, tattoos, I've always had a fascination with tattoos. I've always been really kind of interested in the culture behind it, the things that, the ideas behind tattoos. And one thing that I have to say is when it comes to like a tattoo, I think it's really, really great art, but at the same time, just like Desiree mentioned, you have to be a little bit careful about where you get it because, a tattoo to a certain extent is permanent art, and depending on what you get, where you get it, it can be something that's always fully on display, or something that is, just a private kind of image just for you. And so, remember, guys, if you do decide to get a tattoo, or take a long time and think about it. I got a recommendation once that if you're going to get a tattoo, decide what you want, then wait 3 months. And if you still want it, then you get it. Don't just be like, today I'm going to get one and then go get a tattoo, because it's not something that you can erase. And second of all, when it comes to the design and the message behind your tattoo, I think that's really, really important as well. Just because it's cool looking. Desiree, I love the fact that you got something cool looking, but for those of us who have yet to get our first tattoo, remember, it's your first tattoo. Make sure if you get something, the clear meaning behind it. I know some people who have gotten the Chinese characters done before, and it turns out that what they got was not hope, peace, or love, but chicken fried rice. This is not a joke. I'm dead serious. So make sure that you're very careful about that. And if you do decide to get a tattoo, take a pic and show me, because I'm always cool about that art game, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, hopefully you get it, because I might not get it. Alright, so thanks for your message, Desiree. Remember to send us a lot of messages about what's going on. This was good messaging time. I think it was great that you added some advice at the end. And for those of you who want to participate but just tuned in, remember you can participate for this corner by visiting our online message board at www.arirang.radio.com/music access and leaving us a message there, or downloading Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio on your smartphone and using the comment function to write "Miu" on your title and leave us a message that way. Remember, when you write on our message board, leave the title as "Miu" as well. Now we'll come right back after a song for All About Music Quiz Season 2 Benji Style. And we're going to listen to the song that Callie of France requested, Cool by Gwen Stefani. All about music and all about quizzes, a great collaboration of music and quizzes. All about music quiz. Music quiz and Benji come together to make this corner more complete. All about music quiz season 2, Benji style. So, what is today's double A music quiz answer? That's a good question. I don't know what the answer is today. What should I do? Okay, I do actually know who the answer is. Today's answer is a group, and it's a group that made a comeback after a long time. Their fans have waited a long time to see them, and this group came back wilder, younger, and freer than ever. So the first hint is Benji's hint. It's a two-part hint. Today's group starts with the letter B, but there's a lot of boy groups that's names begin with the letter B. So for example, I'm going to list off 7 groups whose names start with B. And you just need to pick one of these 7 groups. Number 1, BTS. Number 2, B2B. Number 3, Beast. Number 4, BIG. Number 5, BAP. Number 6, Big Bang. And number 7, Backstreet Boys. Also, for my part 2 of my hint, if you take this group's name, so you know how they have, there's meanings behind each letter. For example, B2B is born to be, BIG is boys and groove, and it goes on, BAP is best, absolute, perfect. If you take their names into account and you just put the 3 letters together in the same sense that BIG is big, today's answer is rice. It is pop, so to speak. Aha, it's my little joke. Alright, so if you know today's answer, right answer on your title and send us a message with the correct answer. We'll check out a song and come back with the second hint for Double A Music Quiz. Listening to the song that Oda of Norway requested, Quebec Song by Got7. We just heard the Quebec Song by Got7, ironically enough, because the music video was playing right on the monitor next to me as well. Alright, so it's back to our All About Music with Season 2, Benji Style. Today's answer is a group, so of course we're going to let you hear their recent track. Can we get the music, please? Yeah! We're the... yes, sir! That's right. So the song is the brand new release. It's been out for a couple weeks, I believe. Maybe a few weeks. But anyway, who is this group? If you listen to it, you can hear a lot of members in this chorus. They designed it really well. If you know the answer, you can send it in using the comment function on your Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio smartphone app's comment function, or you can go to our message board at www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess and leave your answer there. For both, don't forget to write answer on your title before you send your message. Now, before we move on, we're going to check out a song, and we're going to listen to the song 널 생각해 by Yunha.
혼자 서 있는 내 모습을 네가 어디서 지켜봐주지 않을까 해 이젠 각자인 모습이 자연스러워 보여 그래 안녕이 이때 떨어지는 이 거리에서 마지막으로 널 생각해.
We just heard the song 널 생각해 by Yunha, which was produced by Chanyeok of Akdong Musician. And it's time for message time. First we have Yunita Swinyo from Indonesia saying LOL chicken fried rice tattoo. And then she wrote this in all caps, so I'm gonna do this as written. Wah ha 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 ha. Although it's kind of cool, I still prefer you without any tattoos and piercings, Benji. Yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna get a tattoo, probably because if I get a tattoo, my company will be like, yo, so you got a tattoo, right? Get out. Although piercings are something that I am actually kind of considering recently. I haven't really confirmed or denied anything, but I'm just considering it. I like piercings. I like seeing piercings. I don't know if I'll get one, but I think it's interesting. Also, side note, Unita is the one that kind of, let me know about this in the first place. So, DJ Joe, apparently me and him are having a little bit of a back and forth. The current score is 2-2, and he said he's going to keep doing this, and so, I decided to up the ante. So, to DJ Joe, this isn't just a shout-out battle. If you really want to keep this going, I got a mission for you. Maybe, film yourself dancing to a B.I.G. track. Maybe. I'm just throwing this out there. And of course, if you do complete the mission, I will accept any mission you throw at me. Bring it on, brother. Alright, so continuing on to our next message time. Oda from Norway saying, Hi Benji, today I don't start work until 9 a.m. so I can relax a bit more this morning. These next 2 weeks are going to be really tiring because I have to work from today until Thursday next week. I'll still continue to listen to Music Access in the mornings though, since it helps me wake up. I hope you have a great day. That's right, Music Access does help you wake up. Wake up. It has been proven repeatedly that music access, 2 hours of music access is better than a cup of coffee. Although the effects are similar and though drinking a cup of coffee requires less than 10 minutes of your time, consider this. Would you let your smartphone charge for 30 minutes on a fast charger or let it charge over a long period of time overnight while you're sleeping? That's right, you'd let it charge overnight while you're sleeping because you're not even awake to use it, right? So then consider this. If you can't get a cup of coffee in the morning, you can still get 2 hours of music access in. All you need is a radio or a smartphone that plays Arirang Radio and some earphones. Or if you want to just blare it out via the speakers. Straight to Lukta from Bangladesh saying, Benji, since my exam is over, I'm actually spending time with my family and friends. I don't really go out that much during my classes, but I do hang out with my friends on weekends. Sometimes I go shopping by myself, and this upcoming weekend, I may go shopping and may watch a movie with my friends, or maybe I'll just sleep in. What about you, Benji? What are you going to do this weekend? So actually, I actually kind of read that wrong in the intro. I meant to ask, what did you do this past weekend? But it kind of came out as, what are you doing this coming weekend? So, anyways, if you guys want to let me know either what you did or what you're going to do, you can tell me either or. What am I planning to do this weekend? That is an excellent question. I have no idea. Like, you could ask me that 7 times, and I just gotta say I have no real 100% idea. So, go ahead, and if you have any awesome kind of recommendations for me on what to do, then I will go ahead and maybe do it. Jenny from the USA saying, Benji, from my previous message, yes, I did finish all the meat, but I actually didn't finish some of the food. We're able to eat half of each, but we didn't finish. But that's okay, because I meant I had lunch for the next day before work. That is an excellent choice. I do have to say, when it comes to leftover food, remember, that's very, very good food. Don't throw it away. What you really, really need to eat is take the leftovers and see if you can transform it into something better than what it was. For example, you take leftover chicken from the night before and make chicken fried rice with it. For example, I have a good idea. If you take the fried chicken that they have in Korea with the sauce, right? And then you have some leftover. You take the chicken, you strip all the meat off, chop it up, and then refry it with fried rice and all those, great stuff. And you have crispy chicken fried rice. I just thought of that, and it sounds really good, doesn't it? Leftover ideas. Use your head. Don't throw them away. Make them fresh. Rasty Sanchez from the Philippines saying, hi DJ Benji, I've been addicted listening here at Arirang Radio. I've been listening every day since I discovered arirang.com. Come to the Philippines. I think this may be the first time you've written in, Rasty. I don't think I remember reading this name before. But thanks for tuning in. If you've been tuning in every day, you should have been sending in messages every day. I'm just saying. And, hopefully we'll get a chance to go to the Philippines at some point. But we're still not quite sure. And Maud from Thailand saying, I listened to Last Christmas of Kylie Rae Jepsen that you played in the beginning of the show. It made me realize that Last Christmas's B.I.G. version is my alarm clock ever since it came out. Can you sing the hook of Taula? I'll make it my new alarm clock. I would sing it, but I just sang it in the last hour, and it was really, really hard to sing. And, it's just a hard song to sing. I shouldn't sing it more than once a day. So, if you really want to hear it again, you can check those out on either our live music broadcasts, or there is the Arirang video of us singing this on Music Access a while ago. So, if you want to check either of those out, go ahead. We're going to check out a song as we continue on. Yana of Malaysia requested the song Olmana Cholka by Lunafly. We just heard the song Olmana Cholka by Lunafly, and it is time to wrap up our first hour. In the second hour, we will come back with Karen for All That K. And so, stick around to see what we are going to talk about. Make sure to tune in for the second hour. And now to wrap things up for our first hour, I'll let you hear the song that Richie of the USA requested, Breathe Me by Sia, and I will be right back.
Access.
What's up? Here we go, starting up the second hour of Music Access with me, Benji of B.I.G. In the second hour today, we'll take some time to talk about what's going on with our K-pop stars and K-dramas with All That K. Cameron will join us in the studio for that in just a bit. Before that, here's how you can listen and participate on MA. You can download the Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio app on your smartphone and send us messages via the comment function, or take a listen to us by visiting our website, www.arirangradio.com/music access, and leave your messages there on our message board. Another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeong. Now, after checking out a song, we'll come back with Cameron for All That K, and we're going to listen to the song 세상이 완벽했다면 by Verbal Jint featuring 태연.
세상이 완벽한 것
Want to know more about K-pop?
Wanna know more about K-dramas?
No! Want to know more about K-culture? All okay on
All That
K! Hello, Karen.
Hi, Benji.
I see you're all dolled up with the fur.
I know.
Got the winter look all in style. And she brought in cookies! So good.
Cookies from Hong Kong.
They're imported cookies, not the kind you get at a convenience store. Although, you know the irony of
Well,
it
you
is,
could
right?
you probably could get them at the convenience store.
The irony of the situation is when we go to foreign countries, you know, we get a cookie, we get some kind of bread from there, and for us, wow, it's like it's a Hong Kong cookie, it's a Japanese cookie, but for them, it's like our everyday cookie.
Yeah.
So, you know, people could be buying cookies or chips from here and being
Yeah.
like, it's a Korean cookie. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But you know, for us, it's whatever.
Yeah.
That's what foreign culture is, guys, and that's how foreign commerce works.
Yeah. I guess so.
I don't know, actually. I just kind of said a lot of random stuff. So, it is the last day of November now.
I know.
We're literally diving into our last month.
I know.
And then after the last month,
It's 2016.
and I'm 25.
Oh, be quiet.
Korean age.
25.
It's okay, my leader's 27.
25. I don't even remember when I was 25. What was
Really?
I doing when I was 25?
I don't know.
25.
Were you...
Korean age? Oh, 25. That was a very nice year.
Oh, what happened?
Let's see. So I came back to Korea after graduation, and I was very busy dating my husband.
Ah.
Because he got married the next year.
Oh. So, wait, when did you meet him?
I met him the year after I came back from college, after I graduated from college.
And then you were dating all through 2015?
Yeah. 2015, yeah.
Very romantic, very lovey-dovey.
Yeah.
How come I didn't get any romance this year?
I don't know. You were too busy.
I want some romance.
You were
Come on,
too
guys.
busy.
I don't want to spend Christmas alone. Although I'll probably spend it with 4 other dudes. So that's not
Yeah.
really alone.
That's
It's even
sad.
worse. It's worse than alone.
That's sad.
It's worse than
That
alone.
is sad.
That's idle life. When you got nothing to do.
You know what? That's only sad in Korea because Korea, I think they make Christmas into this like dating day.
No.
But Christmas is all about family, guys.
That's actually very, very
Yeah.
true. So my family will be back in the States.
Oh, but you'll be with your members, your other family here in Korea, right?
No, but it's actually, I think it's very true though. They make a lot of holidays into very much
It's not
couple
a day
events.
for couples. It's a day for family. It's a day to be thankful.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So go home and be thankful. All right. No, that's what Thanksgiving is for. Oh, no, but they don't have that in Korea. That's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right. So, we're starting to see Christmas songs, Christmas lights, get into all that stuff.
You know what? I feel like in the past, when I was little, there used to be more trees and more Christmas carols, and I would hear the ding ding, the bells, the Salvation Army bells and stuff on the streets and stuff. But nowadays, I don't feel that Christmas spirit, the holiday spirit that
That's
much
true.
anymore. It's weird. I don't
weird,
know.
interesting.
I feel like it might be because of the economy.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Because, as the economy sort of boomed and they went through these kind of waves and ripples, the whole conglomerate aspect of Christmas blew up. But then, when you don't spend, of course, the big companies aren't going to be spending as much to, string up the lights, put on the music.
Kind of sad. And then it's also very different from here and the U.S.
Very, very. Because in Korea, it's all like lovey-dovey. It's
I
like
know,
they
it's very-
totally make it couple
You
atmosphere.
wear like couple hats, couple gloves,
no,
couple
I
shirts, couple
swear.
coats, couple shoes.
Last year, I was on a program where I was in violin, and then we had a rehearsal around Myeongdong. So I was walking through Myeongdong.
All you
many
see
couple
couples.
hats,
Yeah.
a couple gloves, couple
Everyone's like
scarves.
wearing the same thing.
They're wearing the same thing. There's every single restaurant has this like couple set special of the week. Whether it's like some steak set or
Christmas
pasta
couple
set.
special.
You see this all the time. The in, the two people.
It's like the worst time of year if you're single.
I mean, if you don't care about romance, it doesn't really matter.
Mm-hmm.
And granted, at the time we were really busy, so it was just in the car doing stuff. But still, like you just see all this stuff, and you think, if I
What am I
wasn't an
doing?
idol,
Yeah.
if I wasn't a celebrity, quote unquote, what would I be doing?
You'd be busy trying to find
money,
someone,
yeah.
right?
I might be busy working.
You might be-
Because there's no point in finding someone if you don't have money to do anything. All right, so it's time for us to dive into our topic for today, which is.
We actually don't have a set topic, but there's some
So we're talking about whatever we want today.
kind of. Well, we'll get to that later.
Okay.
There's big news actually. There's some big news in the entertainment world.
That's very true.
So I thought we would start off with the biggest news. World star. You know who I'm talking about.
Oh, B.I.G.'s Benji.
Okay.
Okay, no, Psy. He has a comeback.
Yeah.
He did a live stream recently.
Yeah.
Played part of his track.
Yeah. So he's actually gonna make a comeback on December 1st. Well, his song's gonna be released on December 1st.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so
oh my
he
god!
kind of gave a preview of that.
Wow.
Yeah. So we kind of know what it's about, right?
Yes.
Kind of.
Sort of.
No?
I don't know. I wasn't paying that much attention. Sorry.
Okay. Well, his seventh album. This will be his seventh album that is released on December 1st. It's gonna be released, or it's gonna drop at midnight.
So in about 10 hours, I can't do math right now.
Oh yeah, it's November 30th. Oh yeah. So in a couple hours.
In about
Not a couple
8
hours.
hours, 9 hours, 9 hours ish. It's out in Korea,
Okay,
which means
you
it'll
do
be
the
out.
math. Yeah, you do the math. So it's been a while because since Gentleman, it's been 2 years and 8 months. I didn't know that. It's been a while.
Because I remember after he promoted that, because he doesn't come out all that often though.
Yeah, he
that is true.
doesn't.
But then
He's a
he
very busy
went to
man.
the States, did all this stuff. We kind of forgot about him to a certain extent. I mean, no, not in like that way, but in Korea because he hasn't been releasing anything.
Yeah, he's been a global star. I feel like we've kind of lost him.
To a certain extent. You mentioned that though.
Yeah, to Hollywood.
Exactly.
Yeah, to Justin Bieber.
He's become his own icon.
Yeah.
It's the same manager.
Yeah. So it's been 2 years and 8 months since Gentleman, and since his last album, since his sixth album, which included his world. I don't even want to say this. His viral hit, Gangnam Style. Yeah, that was released in 2012. Wow. So that's been 3 years and 5 months.
It's crazy. That wasn't an American movie as well. Like we were watching a movie at home that we we paid for and downloaded, and it was crazy. It just randomly came out in the middle.
Yeah, you know what? I remember I was in Europe a couple years ago. I think I was in Italy, somewhere really random, like southern Italy. I heard that song blasting out in one of these restaurants, like random restaurant.
Oh my gosh.
It was just, it was kind of cool. And people started, asking me, are you from Korea? Do you know Psy?
Of course, because we're from the same country.
Yeah, we know him.
We know everybody.
Yeah, we know everyone.
Of course.
Well, we have the same last name. We know them.
Oh, yeah, of
we're
course,
relatives.
Of course.
Yeah. So it's exciting news. It's his seventh album. It's called Chijip Saida, which is kind of a play on words. Saida means I'm Psy, but it also in Korean it means saida means
like the drink.
yes, like what do you
like it's called a cider though. It is cider.
What do you, I can't say
soda?
the brand name. It's the clear soda.
Oh, it's like I know
the clear soda.
like the
I
lemon
can't say
lime
the-
flavor.
Exactly. Yeah. So the exciting news is that we have a lot of world stars that collaborated with him on this new album, like will.i.am.
Oh yeah.
That's the big world star. Also Kim Jun-soo from JYJ.
Oh yeah.
Zion T. I
He's
know
on
you're a big
everything
fan.
now.
He's on everything now. Yeah. And Jeon In-kwon. Do you know who he is?
Explain a little bit for me, please.
He has bushy hair. He's kind of old. He's a rock star.
Jeon In-kwon.
Jeon In-kwon.
Okay.
You need to look him up.
I will look him up.
Yeah, he's a big star. He wears sunglasses.
That's not specific to any one star whatsoever.
He's a big name in Korean rock. So big names.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who he is.
You know who he is. Yeah. If you see a picture of him, you know who he is. So big names collaborated with him, and the song that he collaborated with will.i.am, it's called Rock and Roll Baby.
Yeah.
But it's not his title song. And the title song is called, he has two different title songs. One for the domestic audience and one for the international audience. The one for the domestic audience is called 나팔바지, which means bell-bottom pants. Which is kind of cool. I don't know. Do you think bell-bottoms are coming back?
I don't know what bell-bottom pants are.
You don't know what bell-bottoms are?
Am I like missing out on life right now? No. I think if I look at it, I'll know what it is. But I've never, because it's not like a fashion.
70s pants.
Oh.
Bell-bottoms.
No. I always thought that these were just called, wide pants or something like that.
Bell-bottoms.
Okay, no, I get it. Relax. We got it.
I'm just worried that I'm too old. Maybe you don't know what it is because you're too young.
No. I think it's what I don't know the official name for it. That's
okay.
What it is. Yeah,
Okay.
We're cool.
Phew, I'm just
we good.
I'm making that clear. And the international title song is called Daddy.
Oh yeah.
I'm
feeling it. I'm feeling it. I bet that's gonna be in there. It's gonna be like
Who's my daddy?
At the very end. Who's your daddy? She's probably gonna be like that.
Right. And he said that the song Daddy, it actually took him 18 months to complete. So he really put a lot of work into this.
You know what it was? The song was completed in like a few months, and then he had to think about what to use for that hook. It was like, Daddy's home, who's daddy, where's your daddy? And he took like 15 months figuring out what to say.
Right. And, he, of course, he has a lot of international fans.
Of course.
Now. So he tried to put in a lot of English words into the song. Although I don't see why, because we have international fans following along to Gangnam Style.
Exactly. I mean, it's a kind of it's a difficult position though, because he became famous based on a Korean song.
Blew up.
But it's so big now that it's international. So now he has to find this mix for himself. But I think that
he's in a tough position. It's hard to, once you have that big hit, it's hard. That's why I think Gentleman was it was hard for him to go back to find something or come out with something that can match that.
I think so.
Yeah. But anyways, hopefully this one will be just as big. And he's also going to have a year-end concert. Year-end concerts are the big thing here in Korea.
And Psy does good ones.
Yes, his year-end concerts are infamous.
Very, very
famous. So from the 24th to the 26th, he's going to have his year-end concerts, and he's very famous for going drag in his year-end concerts.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so for the past 13 years, he's dressed up as female
artists.
singers.
Yes.
He first started off with Park Jiun during the whole 성인식, the coming of age thing.
Yeah.
She had that famous song. He's very good. He just started out doing it as fun because he liked that song and he thought it was fun. He thought it was very cute, so he wanted to try it out himself. But he just, it was just
too big. It was
blew
good.
Up.
Okay.
And then he found out afterwards that if he doesn't do it, the attendance rate goes down by half.
Wow.
Yeah, so after that, he does it every year.
I think you have to do that.
Yeah, so he's been following singers like Boa, Ivy, Ayumi, Girls' Generation. He's done Beyonce, Lady Gaga, Sistars, Hummi, Hyuna. He's been doing this for 13 years.
Wow.
So this winter, for his year-end concert, do you want to take a stab at who he's going to parody?
I am not looking at the script.
The biggest stars these days, the biggest idol group.
EXID.
Yes, We Are It.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so if you want to see him dressing in drag and doing We Are It, you might want to go to his concert.
I don't want to see it.
You don't want to see it? Yeah, you do.
I don't want to see I'd rather watch EXID in real life. I love Psy. I love his music. But I
want to see it.
Well,
I mean, haven't you seen enough of EXID's We Are It these days?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch it.
I want to see it.
Okay, you should go to his concert.
Anyway, so he's lost a little bit of weight.
I know, I saw
And
that.
apparently he says that before his comeback, like the dance moves and the choreography, it's been so strenuous that he had to lose weight because in order to do all the dance moves, he needed to lose a little bit of weight.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so
he's working hard for his comeback, and we'll find out tonight.
yeah.
I'm super excited. So,
too. Bell bottoms.
So we'll refresh our memory of Psy by checking out his track, Gentleman, and be right back.
gentleman.
Yeah, we just heard Gentleman by Psy. I thought this was a swearing when I first heard this. But it's Mother Father.
Mother?
Which is what a lot of idols are using these days in place of the inappropriate word. If you watch Icon, the new YG group, they did the song, the Iri Onora, and then you hear like, put your mother father hands up.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's a trend. Alright, so Karen, we are here on All That K.
Yeah.
We just talked about Psy. Our next topic for today.
Our next topic, wedding bells are ringing.
Dongho.
Yeah.
Nailed it. Because there's no one else who's getting married recently.
Yeah. He's kind of young, though.
He's 21, I believe.
Is he younger than you or older than you?
He's younger than me.
Oh, my God.
Guaranteed younger than me. He is 94. And
he's my sister's age. And he's married.
You have a very young sister.
Yeah, she's very young.
She's very young.
Yeah.
She's younger than I am.
She is.
She is?
Yeah, she's in college.
Oh.
He should be in college, too.
He is in college. He's going to Halim Yanye. Yes. No, wait, that's a high school.
Anyways, he's married. He's a married man.
I know, it's weird.
He got married over the weekend. No wonder people are asking if,
It's a shotgun marriage.
Exactly. So, but they said no. And they said no. And they said that they gave this a lot of thought. I don't know how long they've actually been dating.
I don't think it's that long either.
But the lovely bride, she's 1 year older than him. Their pictures have been released.
Yes.
We now know what she looks like.
Sort of.
She's very lovely.
Yeah. Yeah, no, she's lovely. Yes, she's lovely. Yeah.
And I don't know. This kind of reminds me of Sunye when she got married. I think she was the first idol.
That's true. She was one of the first
girl
idols
groups
to really get that married.
But she was also a lot older than Dongho when she got married.
What I think is though, for Dongho, he hasn't been promoting as a part of
Well, he left the group UKISS in 2013, so it's been a couple years.
And then ever since then, it's not like he's been doing
He hasn't really been doing anything. Yeah, I think his heart was just not in it because when he left the group, he still had a lot left on his contract. And apparently, singer Im Chang-jung, he's in the same management. He's in the same company, and he mentioned that when Dongho left, he mentioned that he still had a lot of years left on his contract, but the president of the company, he just let him go because he knew that it was a lost cause. Of course, they could file a suit and they could go through with all of that, but he knew that it was a lost cause and his heart was just not in it, so he just let him go. Yeah, so
and he got married.
Yeah, and he got married. Maybe he just wanted to live a very ordinary life away from, the whole showbiz. Some people are just not meant to do stuff like that.
True.
It can be a very invasive, if you like your privacy, if you're not...
That's true.
Yeah, you shouldn't... I mean, when you're young, I guess you don't know what you want. Maybe as he, gained all this fame and became famous and became the star, he kind of realized that, hey, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I just want to live life as an ordinary person.
It happens. It's very, very possible. And especially, because he debuted at such a young age.
He did.
Even at that generation. If he's still considered young
in 2008.
So he was, I think, 16 when he debuted.
Yeah, very young. So, of course, you're not really going to know.
That goes through that.
Who knows what you really want to do in life at 16?
I mean, I know what I wanted to do at 16. Eat pizzas, play video games, not work.
Yeah.
But, he did it, and I guess,
And he's been working very hard for those years that he was a member of UKISS. So, I mean, yeah, so I think he made the right decision if he really didn't want to be. And then he's still young, so he could start again if he really wanted to.
True.
Yeah, so he's happily married. I don't know where they went on their honeymoon.
I don't have any interest.
So what do you think? What do you think is the right age to get married? I think a little young.
I think this is what it is. It's depending on the kind of work that you're doing and how you kind of plan out your life. Because a marriage is not like, hey, let's get married next week because, we're ready. It's not that.
Yeah, you have to plan it.
There's a whole planning. There's a whole thing. And for example, for my case, I don't have any plans on any marriage whatsoever until I pass 30. Guaranteed.
Until you pass 30. Well, you say that now, but once you hit 30, you might think differently.
Well, I might think later.
Yeah.
I might think early. It depends. It really depends. But at the position that I'm in now, I have no thoughts about marriage whatsoever because I don't have any time or money or any...
Or a girlfriend.
I'm just trying to make a good situation. Really, you gotta rub it in? Really, we were talking about Christmas in the intro. Really, you gotta...
Sorry. I brought you
Karen,
cookies.
Thank you. You've been giving me more. Karen, what about you? When did you think marriage was like, I think I'm ready now?
I think you just have to meet the right person.
But then maybe he met the right person and he's 21.
Exactly, yeah, that's why I'm saying age really doesn't matter. But, I mean, you do have to pass, I think, a certain age when you feel like you can take care of someone, which I think in his case he did because he probably made a lot of money. So financially, I think he's pretty stable.
I think therein lies the rub. Do you know what that means? You? Oh. That means, I don't know how to explain it. But I think that's kind of the point. I think, no. I feel like if you are responsibly ready, you're to take care of the consequences. Because, consequences usually has a negative connotation. But realistically speaking, there is cause and effect.
Yeah.
And when you have these kinds of things that you have to deal with after you get married, if you can deal with it, then fine, you're married. You do what you have to do. But if you get married and you can't handle it, then I think that was a lack of preparation.
Yeah, so, the ajumma and me, I'm thinking, I hope he made some good investments with all the money that he earned while he was working, and I hope he has, future plans on getting a job.
Definitely.
He can't live off of the money that he made forever.
That's true.
He'll probably, if he's going to live an ordinary life, he'll have to get an ordinary job, unless, I don't know, maybe his parents are rich. I don't know.
I don't know, but that is a thing too. That exists as well. Anyway, hopefully, though, you'll figure something out.
Yeah, but I mean, this is supposed to be happy news.
Yes, we're happy for him.
So he is happily married, and so apparently the chukka, we always have a chukka, the celebratory song.
Oh, I heard the Kyuhyun.
Yes, Kyuhyun from Super
gosh.
Junior sang the song. That must have been a whole issue in itself. And so they are very happily married, and I'm going to have to do some research on where they went on their honeymoon.
I think they went on a 3-week honeymoon, I believe.
3-week
could be
honeymoon.
Wrong. I'm pulling this out from somewhere in my head, but I'm not sure. Anyway, Tongo, if you want a cookie, come to Arirang Radio. We got you. We got cookies. We got Karen. And we've got all that cake.
It's very lucky, though.
To have cookies.
I mean, if you can find someone at this age that you want to spend the rest of your life with, and if you have the financial stability to, if you
get married,
feel like you can take care of these consequences that are ahead of you, I consider yourself lucky.
We will find out. Alright, so we're going to check out Yukis' song. I think their debut track, Mamman Hani, and we'll be right back. Karen, 내가 그렇게 만만하니. Ha!
I want to tell Tongo, marriage is not 만만해. Life is not 만만해.
Thanks, Mom. Alright, so we just heard Mamman Hani by Yukis, and it's time to share our last topic for today.
Yeah.
Which is?
Talk about the girl group.
Yeah!
Well, we talked about this girl group a little bit earlier.
EXID.
We edit.
EXID.
Yeah. Well, apparently, we talk about Honey all the time.
Yeah, let's talk about someone else.
Well, we don't have news about the other members, though.
Solji is pretty.
Well, she is pretty. She sings well.
She sings well,
Yeah.
and she's very nice.
She has a monster voice.
I thought you were going to say she has a monster muscles. I don't know why you
she
said.
has a monster voice.
She does. You know what's really impressive about EXID is the fact that they came out with a song this time around.
Yeah.
And Hot Pink.
Hot Pink.
Apparently they got number 1. Or no, they didn't. Or they did. I'm not sure.
They probably did.
Somewhere I think they got number 1.
Yeah.
But I like their outfits.
Do they wear hot pink?
They wear leather outfits.
What is it with guys and leather? I don't know.
Don't ask me like that, Karen. Don't ask me like that. Don't make it weird, Karen.
Leather is
It's a good look.
Uncomfortable.
I mean, I don't know. You're making me lose my words, Karen. I don't know. Do you not like leather jackets on men?
My dad looks good in a leather jacket.
Then there it is. What about your husband?
My husband doesn't wear leather jackets.
What if he got one, though? Would he look good in
I don't think it would look good on. My husband actually looks better in a suit.
I think that goes for everybody. I think suits are the pinnacle of fashion in the sense that any guy can wear a suit and he'll look decent.
No, see, my dad looks better in because my dad's in the Navy, so he was in the Navy, so he looks better in uniform, but he doesn't look good in suit. There are guys that don't look good in suits.
Oh, that makes sense, though.
Yeah. If you have a big butt, you don't look good in suits.
I don't have a big butt, so I look good in a suit. All right, so EXID, what are they doing?
They're doing well. They're promoting their new song, but we're not going to talk about that. We're actually going to talk about what Honey said recently because Honey. All girls, we talk about dieting a lot.
Of course.
I've been dieting recently. Actually, my dieting kind of got shot recently because I took a break, like a week off from dieting, and then if you take a week off from dieting, that you might as well just give up because you go back to square one.
Yeah, you gotta restart. But it was worth it, right? The food was good?
The food was good.
Okay. No regrets, no regrets.
I'm regretting it now.
No, don't regret.
But anyway, so Honey, she recently talked about how she lost 9 kilos recently.
Oh my gosh.
Losing 9 kilos is that's hard work.
Our member 국민표 gained 10 kilos.
Oh, right. Gaining 10 kilos is easy.
That's easy.
Yeah, but losing 10 kilos, it's
especially when you're already skinny.
How do you say it?
Peculiar? Herculaneum task.
Herculaneum task, yes. It's that hard.
Yes.
So anyway, someone asked her, and she talked about how she lost 9 kilos, and apparently she said that she only ate to stay alive.
That's horrible.
Yeah, so she only ate so she could stay alive.
I would never be able to do that.
I wouldn't either. Eating is it makes you happy. I realized while dieting, eating is what keeps me happy. I turn into a very, very mean and horrible person when I can't eat.
I'm the very same like that.
Are you like that too? I guess
we should eat a lot of good food
too. Yeah.
And on that note, it's time to close up our program.
Aww.
So guys, if you want to check out EXID's new diet tips, apparently eat enough to survive. Sending Karen out, we're going to check out the song Fine By Me by Chris Brown, and I will see you next week.
Okie dokie. Bye.
We just heard the song Fine By Me by Chris Breezy, and it's time to reveal the answer for Double A Music Quiz from the first hour. The answer for today is... with a B-A-P, yes sir, 안녕하세요, B-A-P입니다. That's right, the answer for today is Best Absolute Perfect, B-A-P. Congratulations to our music quiz winners for today. Maud from Thailand, Tony from Italy, Natasha from Australia, and Moki from USA saying Best Absolute Perfect, B-A-P. Thank y'all for participating in today's quiz. Of course, we got more quizzes and hints coming up during this week, so stay tuned for those every day. And I will send in some messages. I'm sorry, not send, read in, because I'm sending back responses. Jesselyn Villegas from the Philippines saying, Hi DJ Benji, have a happy Monday, and please greet my friend from Qatar. She's also tuning in. Her name is Moon Baling, and I have to say, Mahal ko kayo, Filipino fam. Don't know if I said either the name or the words right, but I'm pretty sure it means hello to all my Filipino fans. Thumbs up. Straight to Lukta from Bangladesh saying, What should you do during the weekend? Go and shoot some fun videos with B.I.G. and post them up on SNS. That should be fun to watch, all of you. Actually, we have something similar to that called the B.I.G. Tele V. Apparently, that's coming up once in a while, so make sure to check those out. It should be fun. It might not be fun, but if you have any recommendations for what to do, go ahead and let us know. Unita Swinyo from Indonesia saying, Benji, go to Jeju to meet DJ Joe and his adorable kids, Elliot and Lucy. Okay, you need to give me a week vacation, and I will take the plane to Jeju, and we'll hang out and get some of that 흑돼지 삼겹살, the black pig pork belly, because that's good. Mylene from the USA saying, wow, I can't believe I fell asleep again. I must have been tired. Anyway, have a good day. Of course, Y'all are tired. I get it. So remember, catch up on sleep right after the show. And Kimberly from the USA saying, I'm listening to B.I.G. on K-Pop an hour ago. Did your members leave yet? They should have stayed so everyone could listen to B.I.G. for 3 hours straight today. I think that would be a good idea. It's not a bad idea, but, they had some stuff that they had to go to. So I sent them off, and you're here with me. I guess I'm not good enough for you. Just one person? No, I'm just playing around. Alright, so we're going to check out 2 songs requested by our listeners now, starting with the song that Camille Joy C. DAZN of the Philippines requested, 눈치 없이 by Lee Honggi. And Yunita Swinyo of Indonesia wants to hear the song 듣는 편지 by 40. And it's time to wrap up our show for today. Our last song that we're going to hear is History by One Direction. This was Benji of B.I.G. And as always, I'll be back.